What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back, Sooner Surge Live. Thanks for joining us tonight. Me tonight, as Jeremy's still, I think, getting home from a game, not here yet. So I just started on time for y'all. Appreciate you, Dustin. Damon says, how we feeling, Surgeaholics? How are you feeling, guys? Game is tomorrow, 11 a.m. Getting close. Man, news coming out of today is Pribula sounds like is ready to go for Missouri. So it sounds like he's going to play. Wasn't listed on the injury report at all tonight for Missouri. OU's injury report, R. Mason Thomas, doubtful. Gentry Williams, doubtful. And then, not surprised, but Javonte Barnes moved to out, as well as Kendall Dolby and others. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Jackson, I did get a new cut. Got it today. Got the holiday cut, bro. Had to get the holiday. Got to get it high and tight for the holidays coming around the corner. So, yeah, corrections. This was another really good one. Man, they just continue to put out great stuff. And I think that's what's surprising, like the fourth quarter tradition that Kobe McKenzie talked about this week after going to Tennessee and Alabama. You would think they could figure something out for that third to fourth quarter because they got such a good creative team. See what they do this week. Nicholas we win 28-13. Crystal's got 23-17. Chris with the hot take out of the gate tonight. Keontae Lewis with a big game tomorrow. That would be a shocker, Chris. And I'll remember your name, man. Hey, Damon, appreciate you, bro. Good to see you on here tonight, man. Really is. Damon with the super. Thanks so much, Damon. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Jackson's got some hot take here too, boys and girls. My sources are telling me OU's playing and win the game on Saturday. Way to go, Jackson. Really, really impressive stuff there from you, man. 27-9 OU wins. I will say this. I'd have to go back and look at the score predictions. But the last few weeks, corrections has been pretty close on the last 2 weeks. Now, Tennessee and Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, score-wise. I have to go back and look exactly, but I think he was pretty close on both. You know what? I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this tonight, but we'll talk about it. I don't know. And I think, listen, this doesn't even start till 2027, okay? It doesn't start till 2027. So it's too early to talk about it. And there's too much going on right now. You got 2 games to make the playoff. You win them, you make the playoff. So let's just table this discussion till when there's more downtime. Okay? Is that fair? Is that fair for everybody? No reason about it right now. Table it till when we're sitting here in the off season and there's nothing to talk about for a long time. Like, let's talk about that. But right now, it's talking about football, Missouri, LSU. Those are the 2 games in front of you. So let's keep it with Missouri tonight, if you guys don't mind. I think that's more of what would be good because nothing's going to happen in the next year and a half. It's just not. So let's leave it for another time. That's right. Who cares about it? Team is playoff bound, baby. Gray God has that Kool-Aid, man. Let's go after the last 2 weeks. Can we find some offense? I hope they find some, Damon. If not, if they don't find offense, this game's going to be in the fourth quarter, and you're going to be thinking, can they hold on to win this game? I think that's where it gets. Boom Tutties with a hot – man, let's just go ahead and do it. We're declaring this tonight, Friday night. Tonight is Hot Take Friday, okay? I've seen some in here already, so drop your hot takes. Boom Tutty says, Kennett gets his first tutty. Imagine that from Boom Tutties. Kennett gets his first tutty tomorrow in the alternate Unity uniforms. Hardy, good back, but has been shut down versus better teams that played. Correct, Michael. The 3 toughest games, he's been held down into like 50 or 60 yards. I would think OU shuts him down pretty well. Now, the thing is, Pribula, like, how healthy is he is one, okay? The other thing is, he's a lot better than what they have out there, but like I said the other night, 11 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So it's not Ty Simpson, it's not Aguilar, but he's a lot better than the option they have, and he was playing pretty well early in the year. The thing is, I think the biggest thing about him is he's mobile and can run. And if he can't, I don't know what it does for him if he can't move it well. So we'll see. They're going to rotate guys on Caden. But RMT is not playing, it doesn't look like. So, hot take, we throw a pass down the sideline. I'm not predicting yet. I'll do it on game time video that's going to release tomorrow. But you OU fans, I know you want me to pick Missouri. So, I know you do, based on recent history. It could be Marvin. Don't switch it around, Jackson. I would think he's going to be kind of rusty. He hasn't played, and this is the first game back. They have given up some points. That's what's kind of crazy, is for their defense to be ranked. I think they're averaging up 19 a game. For their defense to be pretty good in the SEC, they have given up some points. Let's think about this. Best win for Missouri this year. I don't think I'm wrong by saying this, but their best win is Auburn on the road. That's the best win they have. Take OU scores 35 points, offense scores 28. That would be good. Now, December 9th, was this released? Did that what they said? Or are you saying if OU's still playing, he'll play then? Mateer stats aren't that great either. Ron never said they were. 31-13 Sooners. Thanks for the super boom, Tuddies. Appreciate that a lot, man. Can we at least throw one pass, one-on-one down the sideline? Yeah. They did it last week, and they got the pass interference with Satania. So, hey, appreciate that, Damon. Damon, man, thanks again, bro. Really do appreciate you. Very thankful and grateful. This is the week of Thanksgiving, and a lot to be grateful for, but this Surgeaholics, y'all are awesome, so we really appreciate it. Let's see. Mateer throws for 250. Okay, yeah, that is the first play of the game. Why was I thinking it was earlier than that? I don't know why I was thinking that. Yeah. Okay. Chat, please clarify. The stadium announcement listed 7,000 regular seats reduction, then goes on to list 4,000 premium seats. Now, yes, 7,000 seat reduction is what I saw. There's going to be suites. There's going to be boxes, different things. We can talk about it another time. I don't see a reason to really talk about it tonight. It's playoffs. Playoffs are bust on Saturday. You lose this game, you're not making the playoffs. This is something that's going to happen in 2027, guys. Let's give it some time, okay? You think Mississippi State's a better win than Auburn? Maybe so. Now, Crystal, maybe so. Now, that was at home, and Auburn was on the road, but I could kind of see what you're saying. Now, Mississippi State's, what have they won? One? They won one SEC game, I think, something like that. So, yeah, Mississippi State's defense is awful, not good at all. I haven't yet, but I probably will just because the streak's been going well. So, yeah, you've been saying that, Ron. I understand that. Hey, you're not always nobody's saying you're wrong about that. It does sound like, this is my opinion. Nobody said this, but based on what Ole Miss released today about they're going to say what Kiffin's going to do after the Egg Bowl. Bye. He gone. Bye. He's out of there. I think he's gone. I think he's leaving. Hey, I have put that out there a few days ago with some people that are, I kind of texted them and said, I think it's one of two guys now for Arkansas. I think it's John Gruden or I think it's Matt Campbell. That's where I'm at. I think it's one of those two guys. Okay. How's Kiffin handling LSU after everything he posted about Ole Miss? That's what I told you guys this last night. I was frustrated with all his tweeting because I said, it's stupid. I said it's worse than Lincoln Riley the way he left because he's trolling him. That's what I said. It's bad luck. So you don't think he coaches Ole Miss in the playoffs? No, I don't. Not 9-1-8. I really don't. If he takes another job, I don't think he's coaching him in the playoffs. Maybe I'm dead wrong on that, but maybe I'm dead wrong on that. It's a different scenario than Lincoln. Lincoln went from you could say Lincoln I mean, this Ole Miss to LSU it's a step up. Guys, I don't know if he'll ever win a championship anywhere, to be honest, but he definitely has a better chance at LSU or Florida than he does at Ole Miss, in my opinion. No, see, I'm reading that. Hey, 918. I'm reading that the total opposite. I'm reading it that he's gone by that. That's telling me he's gone. You're reading it the other way. I'm reading it that he's gone, but who knows? Maybe not. Let's stop talking about Lane Whiffen, Lane Kiffin, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, and I get this, but what do you do, guys? I mean, what do you do in this situation? The way the portal is, the when you can take over your team. I mean, it's hard either way. It's hard either way. Yeah, I could have too, Gray God. Isn't there a big game tomorrow? By the way, that freaking stadium better be rocking. I've seen a lot of tickets for sale that are $60 or $70. What the heck? Did the students already go home for Thanksgiving? What's going on? That place better be rocking. There's no excuse. You go, the last two games, you go to Tennessee and to Alabama. If you can't have a raucous environment after two Tennessee and two Alabama winning and these boys coming home, that's embarrassing. That would be an embarrassment to the fan base. It really would. You got everything on the line. You go win. You're in the playoffs. I don't care what. If the game's played at 6 a.m., Crystal, I could care less. If the game's played at 6 a.m., I could care less. It's the biggest home game you've had in a long time. I mean, when you think about what this is for tomorrow in the LSU game, like, you can't beat it. You win these two, you're in the playoffs. I mean, come on now. Get your butts in the stands and support them. And I'm going to open the phone lines here in a minute, Jackson. You can call in and tell me your student take. But I just saw a lot of tickets out there. That's why I'm asking. So I don't know. We'll see where. Now, I would be stunned too. It'd be very disappointing if it wasn't awesome because of just everything that's this game's, made for tomorrow. It does make a difference on TV national. And this is a national game on being that time slot. So, well, my Germ's not on here. Oh, there you go, Jay. I'm not picking a score yet. I'll either do it later in the show or I'll do it on Game Time Video. OU fans have been really good this year at home. That's the thing that's got me thinking hopefully it will be, because they've had good crowds and they've been pretty loud. I mean, really, if you think about it, a lot of times, we kind of talk about OU's fans and maybe they're not as raucous as other places, but they have some good atmospheres this year. And tomorrow's got to be a really good one. Now, Mess says Missouri fans. They're not really I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. They don't seem like a team that just travels everywhere either. It's not like you're bringing in Alabama and Tennessee, the tradition that Missouri's been to OU. It's a little different. Some of these teams that haven't been to OU in a while, it's exciting for them to go to OU. Let's see. I think he was referring to fans in the actual stadium. I don't know what that's about. 1 more hour to Norman. On your way, it looks like. That's good. Cool. Feel like Oklahoma finds a way to shut down the Missouri run and Oklahoma wins by 6. I would think so too. I would think that they find a way to shut the running game down. I know everybody wants me to do this, and I might. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. Let me see. Let me get the phone lines open for you guys. I'll open them up early since I don't know what time Jeremy will be joining. So let me get them open for us. Make sure you check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Code Surge will get you 10% off your first 3 months. Make sure you check them out. They got all merchandise on there: hats, shirts, hoodies. It's getting cold. You might want a hoodie. All of it. They got it. Thefanstop.com. Damon, appreciate it again, man. Really do. Thanks so much, Damon. Appreciate it. Looks like we got a caller on the line already. It is Jackson. What's up, man?
What's going on? Hey,
You're
so
a student. Did you leave or
yeah,
did you stay in town?
no, dude, I'm still in
Let me
Norman. Dude, I'm gonna be at the gates at seven
hey,
fifteen in the morning.
let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Do you have school next week or are you out?
we have school on Monday and Tuesday, but I don't have class because all my professors
Okay,
canceled.
so people left, then they just left early. Like they're still school. Okay, then there should be a good amount of students here.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
what are
no,
you hearing?
but
You hearing it's going to be a
well,
good crowd?
I personally going online onto the OU site where students can sell their tickets, seeing the amount of tickets for sale for prices of like $30 to $35 for the Missouri game. My hopes aren't too high, and I'm disappointed about it.
Wait,
And
are you saying there's a lot for sale?
yeah, like I don't know how good the student turnout is gonna be. It's gonna be in the 50s, football weather, beautiful. And it's a playoff game practically at home for Oklahoma. It feels like have to win to stay in the playoff, and students just not really there and choosing to show up, which
So
is
are you
very
seeing are
frustrating.
you seeing are you seeing a lot more student tickets for sale this game compared to others?
Yeah, I would say that this is the most amount of tickets I've seen for sale since the Kent State game.
But the $35 a ticket, that like I can't buy that. I mean, that's not you have to be
I
I mean,
mean, yeah. Well, Jay, I could get you onto my account,
no,
dude.
no.
We could get you a $30 ticket.
No, what I'm saying is on the student tickets, don't you have to don't I mean, do they not check your ID or something?
No, they don't check IDs at the gate. It's just if you have a student ticket.
So why don't they just sell that? Why would you sell your student ticket in there instead of student selling it for bigger money outside?
Uh,
Like,
I
why
don't
wouldn't
know.
you go sell that somewhere else and make more money, right?
Yeah, you're kind of laggy. It's probably my end. So, oh wait, hold on. Say it again, and then if not,
I
I'll
said,
just.
why wouldn't the students just go sell it somewhere elsewhere where they can make more money? If that's the case.
Oh yeah, I don't really know, but it's very frustrating to me because I, being an OU student, the amount of students that are just fair weather fans that just show up, don't really cheer that loud. It's very frustrating compared to seeing some of these SEC schools like at Alabama or Tennessee. Like this is Oklahoma, man. Like this is a school that is used to having success and having the ability to win a lot of football games. Like the students should have some pride and show up and be loud for their school. But no, it's just I think it's horrible. I think the students are mid. They're about as mid zoo. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, let's hope they're loud though tomorrow. They got to be loud. I don't care if there's people missing. You got to be freaking loud tomorrow. It's a massive game for the
That's right,
biggest
dude. Dude, hey,
it's the
I
biggest
mean,
home game in probably
oh,
5 years.
oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm getting in line at 7:15 a.m. Man, I'm doing my part.
Do your part, man. Do your part. I appreciate it.
Yep.
See, man. And no, Todd, RMT's doubtful, not going to play, it looks like. Let's get to Damon. Damon, how you doing tonight, man? Good to hear from you. You there, Damon? Damon, you there? Hillman? I think Damon's gone. Maybe he'll true sooner in a while. Yeah. Some of these comments, guys. Two best games, OU versus Missouri and Oregon versus USC. Got Sooners 26-13, got Ducks 31-20 over USC. I'm kind of around on the Oregon. I think I probably have Oregon by like 7. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I don't know if I think USC is going to score. I don't know if I don't know stop Oregon enough though. So man, I'm cutting out really. Let me see if I can fix this. I can't close the feed. If I close it, everything's gone. So when Jeremy gets on here, I'll leave and come back on and see if I can get it fixed. Sorry about that. He's going to be hard to stop. Hence the name Hardy, Ferris. But that the thing is, like a Brent Venables coached defense, stopping the run, that hasn't been an issue for them, specifically this year. I mean, even the teams that you'd say are traditional running teams, Michigan, they had the one long run. I mean, you could say, like even Auburn, they're decent running team with the quarterback, didn't do a whole lot. Ole Miss, I mean, they've been good against it most of the year, so I would be shocked. This is a game you can't lose. I mean, it would be an awful loss for Oklahoma coming off 2 wins like that. Coming off 2 wins like Tennessee and Alabama on the road, that would be pretty disappointing. Okay, it's not me. That's what I thought. I mean, my Wi-Fi is strong, baby. Strong over here. Strong. Brent will not allow a lot of rushing yards, even if he has to put 8 in the box. Yeah, I agree. They're going to make – if it's Pribula, they're going to make him beat him through the air. They're not going to sit there and allow Hardy to run all over him. Yeah, BA's going to have – BA hired coach there. Man, he's just such a good – Heel's such a good coach. It was good for them. Pribula was upgraded from doubtful early in the week, was made clear to return. Yeah, he's playing, Todd. I mean, he wasn't even listed at all on the injury report today. So that tells me he's playing. Hello, OKC. I'm glad to be back after an 11-hour drive from Minnesota. There we go. That's a long drive. Me too, Don. That's my plans as well. I can't go tomorrow, unfortunately. Just got too much family stuff, cheers, competitions and stuff. So I can't go tomorrow, but my plan is to go to LSU. So if they can win tomorrow against Missouri, I'm going to try to get me a LSU and be there for the last game of the year. That's kind of my plan. Yeah, Bigsby. Bigsby's going to play BA next. So Bigsby just rolls. I apologize, guys. I don't know. Nobody has told me that I've been cutting out for several days. So I had no idea. I mean, my end's not buffering at all. So pretty smooth. So not sure what's going on, guys. I apologize. Phone lines are open. Like I said, if you want to call and talk, you can do it. Sorry, Jackson. Nothing I can do. If I leave, we can just cut the show off. I mean, if I leave, it's going to close the live show. So until that happens, there's nothing I can do. So apologize. Is there a scenario that we go 1-1 and no, 0, zilch? There's no way, unless you're talking about 10 teams losing. It's not going to happen. Okay. This is a playoff game, okay? It's not going to happen. You're not going to stay in there by losing a game the last 2 weeks. I mean, this is must win. And the LSU game, must win as well. I think Jeremy's on here. What's up? Apparently my internet's laggy, so.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, what was the score in that Sapulpa game tonight?
43-28 final.
Ooh,
played hard
last night, didn't I? Woo! Called that one. I was right on that one. Choctaw. What's their name?
That's my you never watch any high school football, so don't act like you know what you're talking about.
I didn't need to watch.
Let's talk about the game tomorrow, dude. Jeez. You're unbelievable, dude. You don't even know their mascot. Move on.
I didn't need to watch.
You haven't watched a single quarter of any high school football game in Oklahoma, so
I didn't need to. I knew Choctaw would roll.
Hey, didn't roll. It was a tight game most of the game.
Hey, I may have to leave and join back to see if it helps, because they say I've been
leave and don't join back for all I care.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can figure this out.
Yeah, figure it out. I don't know what you've been talking about already, but I mean, yeah, the Pete Thamel news of Bo Pribula. Sounds like he may start. I saw Michael Boganowski's dad say, "I believe it when I see it." I don't think in the end, I mean, you can talk about Matt Zollers, you can talk about Bo Pribula, but if OU lose this game, I just think it's going to be more that they, for some reason, couldn't stop the run and couldn't score and had turnovers. I mean, to me, that's what it's going to be. The Bo Pribula, the Matt versus Matt Zoller, all that stuff. It's not going to. Now, I may be wrong. Maybe tomorrow Bo Pribula is the difference maker. I don't see it.
I mean, this is a tough game to come back and be your first game back.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you know what? It very well might come down to quarterback play. It might come down to quarterback play for Oklahoma.
Well, yeah, it's not going to come back to quarterback play for them, I don't think. I mean, Jay, I don't know what all you've talked about in the first 30 minutes.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I'm a little worried about the crowd.
Well, we already talked about that.
Really?
But listen, let's be honest. I mean, Jackson called in. He said there's more student tickets being sold than normal. But let's face facts here. The student section's never that great. And if those fans give up their tickets and you give it to other people, that might be louder, right? I mean,
it might be louder. Hey, Jackson, I've got an issue with this statement. I've got an issue with it. He's gotten the ball in space and he runs laterally. Go back and watch the games where Deion Burks catches the ball in space. There's two terms in football when it comes to wide receivers. One is high pointing the ball. Deion Burks isn't a high pointer of the ball. The other one is get the ball to that guy in space. I haven't seen that. I'm just oohing and awing over that. Is that wrong, Jay?
no.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Hey, let's get to trivia early tonight. We're going to get to trivia early tonight. Because I just want to. And I don't know what's going on my end. There's something. I don't know why it does this. I have to switch it every time. Hey, check out Sugar 66. You see it there. Sugar 66. I think he had his mobile unit out tonight at a high school football game. But you can find his brick and mortar locations, one in Tulsa, one in Catoosa. Go check them out. All kinds of sweet treats. Probably around Thanksgiving, probably got pumpkin spice stuff. I know last week I saw the fried chicken ice cream. I mean, who knows? There's probably something turkey. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. Go check them out. Sugar 66. Hey, trivia tonight. Here we go. Y'all were talking about the name earlier, so I'm just going to throw it out there. How many yards receiving does Deion Burks have so far this year?
I got to guess.
Guess. Go ahead and guess.
400 and see, they played 10 games. Sorry, 10 games. I'll say 456.
Close. That is very close. And Tone Loke actually barely beat 918. Tell him 454, dude.
That was off the top of my dome.
Well, photographic memory, you might have got it, but 454. Way to go, Tone Loke. That's crazy.
Now, Mez says, Germ, as Teddy Lehman stated, defenses aren't allowing space for the receivers. Dropping 8 isn't ideal for Burks, who is a route crosser into the teeth of the defense. And? What are you saying? Tell me what you're actually saying.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, if that's the case, Mez, if that's the case, well, receivers can't have a good year. People are dropping 8. 8.
Hey, buddy. Man, buddy driving he's going to be at the game. First time, been 30 years. Wow. That's awesome. That's cool.
I'm a little concerned about the crowd tomorrow.
I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I am because they're selling tickets. I think the ones that are going to be the game are going to be loud. It's just
that is true, Adam. The Sooners are tiger hunting the last 2 weeks of the season.
That's true. I think the crowd shows up tomorrow, even if it's getting tickets late, early morning.
Beautiful weather, is it not?
It's going to be in the 50s. It's going to be good weather, man. Unity uniforms. They put the little thing out tonight. Pretty cool creative media there. I liked it. Listen, I just don't like the unities because I can't see. I just don't like the way the jerseys look. It has nothing to do with wearing an alternate jersey.
Yeah.
Hey, first off, can we make something very clear? Well, no, I don't even want to get to this tonight.
Do it now.
No,
Do it.
I know.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I don't want to.
Do it.
I don't want to.
I don't care if you want to. Do it.
I'm not. No, Jerm, I can do what I want to do, and I'm not bringing this up tonight.
What? Say it.
It's nothing. Stop worrying about it.
It's enough to where you're going to bring it up, so do it.
That's right, Sooner history. They'll snatch those student tickets up. And that's all we're talking about here.
This is what Jason does. This is what he always does. It's weak sauce.
No, it's nothing.
It's weak sauce. It's enough. If it's nothing, say it.
It's really nothing.
If it's nothing, say it.
No, there's.
You brought it up, and now you're backtracking, Homer Simpson.
Well, all I was going to say is this: I see a lot of people like that say, like the last two games, okay, the last two games against Tennessee and Alabama. If it's not for two plays, they very well lose both those games.
Okay.
And I hear a lot of people like praising, which I am too. Like, yeah, BV, he had them ready to go. If they lose tomorrow, it's going to have nothing to do with BV having them ready to play. It's going to be because the plays they made in last 2 weeks, they won't make tomorrow. Listen, their margin for error is very small, guys.
It's a lot of teams in college football, Jay.
But their margin of error is very small.
Agree. The margin of error for OU is small, but Jay, a lot of teams in football win games on one possession. And what I will say is, Jay, I wholeheartedly agree with you. That's kind of the nature of the beast when it's called sports.
There will be people tomorrow, if OU loses, they will be saying BV didn't have them ready to play. That's stupid. It's a playoff game. They're going to be ready to play. If they don't win, it's because their offense stinks like it stunk the last 2 weeks, and they couldn't play good enough scoring defense to get you points. Period. End of story.
Yeah, because Jay, in the same breath,
they weren't ready to play. It's
Jay,
maybe the last 2 weeks they won those games, but they could have lost both those games and been 6-4.
Hey, and so what you're saying, Jay, I agree with you. And in the same way, Ole Miss is a couple plays from OU winning that game.
Correct. Every game with this.
But Jay, what you're saying is if OU lose tomorrow, it's not on BV. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's listen, players have to make plays.
And apparently you're telling it like it is. It wouldn't be BB's fault.
What I'm telling you is that every game, I think they're past the point of BV not having these guys ready to play.
So this does not fall on BV.
Now it depends on if there's some major coaching decisions that are bad. But
I'm just trying to get your understanding.
There's going to be a mantra out there that they weren't ready to play. That's bogus.
No, BV always has them ready.
He's going to have them ready. But it's just like anything, man. It's not just football. Go back to anything in life. When your margin is so small, it doesn't take much to be from winning to losing. Does that make sense? Like it can be flipped like this, man. I mean, and what you hope and what I hope tomorrow is that this Missouri defense has not, like their numbers statistically good. Their last few games, Jerm, they haven't been. I mean, Mississippi State and A&M both scored 30s. Did they not?
Mississippi State scored 30, yeah.
Did A&M?
Allowed 49. A&M, I can't remember the final.
A&M did too. So what I'm saying is if there was – I know their defense is good statistically. This is a game, in my opinion, if OU can't score 3 offensive touchdowns tomorrow, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Now, and this is true too. When you get a team who has nothing to lose, sometimes they just play out of their mind. But here's the
Everybody
thing.
has nothing to lose.
The other thing is sometimes when you have a team who has everything to lose and backs against the wall, they play better, aka OU the last 2 weeks. OU the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I hate that narrative.
What
I
narrative?
hate the nothing to lose thing. I mean, how many times does a team that's underdog have nothing to lose win? I mean, it doesn't always happen. Like people think that happens all the time. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Jaded.
Probably the worst move Florida State made was go ahead announcing during the season that they were keeping Norvell. They should have waited till after the season. What, Jerm? I don't know what happened. He said something and he left.
I'm back. Sorry, Jay. I had a message. I had to go off right when I talked to you. Sorry. Look, how did FSU beat Bama? I got it. It's football. It's football. This kind of stuff happens.
When Oklahoma, so the two most physical defense can be given the ball. Man, that game would be. I wouldn't. That game would. That's the team. Out of the teams right now in front of OU, out of the 7 teams in front of OU, Ohio State's the one that I honestly.
I hate it.
Ohio State. Then I kind of think it's everyone else is another tier.
Mez, I hate this. I hate this take too when people say this. When people say, "Well, this team's their Super Bowl."
You agree with it?
What?
Yeah, you're saying for the last 3 nights that they're never going to punt the ball. They're going to go for it every time.
That's not
what
their
you said
Super
the last
Bowl.
3 nights.
Hey, if I make the Super Bowl, I'm punting the ball when I have a chance to. Their season's over.
No, they can still play for a big bowl, but yeah, the playoff season's over.
What I was saying is I hate the comment about this is this team's Super Bowl. It better be OU Super Bowl.
Should be, Jerry.
And then next week's OU Super Bowl again.
Yeah, there's no excuses, man.
Yeah.
And I understand this, Nicholas, and I agree with you to an extent. That the last few games, they've played close games and they won. Here's the thing. Listen closely. This is not rocket science, everybody. It's not rocket science at all. Do you know how you win close games? Great defense and great field goal kicker and special teams. That's how you win close games. OU has that right now. Now,
Yeah.
I don't want to say like it could never happen, but the dude's hit 21 straight field goals, and 7 have been from 50 yards. I hate to be this way. At some point, the dude's going to miss a field goal. Like,
yeah, at some point he is. Hey,
that's
why
my
is Jackson saying Taylor Tatum's playing?
that's my point, though, Jerm, is at some point, field goal kicker, 55-yarder, defensive touchdown, at some point, they're not going to get one of those. And at some point, the offense is going to go, whoop, got to do some stuff. Got to jump that up, man.
Guys, I see people saying, yeah, just it'd be terrible to play Ohio State. I just got news for you. There's a lot of teams that don't want to play OU because their defense right now. And no, wait, don't interrupt. One of them might be Julian Sain. He's a true freshman quarterback. Like, you got to admit that. Now, the matchup might not be great for OU, but no one's wanting any part of OU's defense with the freshman quarterback. I'm sorry.
No, but
Sorry,
I think when you look at the teams up there right now, I said this the other day. I think they are the best team in the country. The one thing I think they are the best team in the country. The one thing I don't know about yet is I want to see them tested. I still have them number 1. I have them on another level than the number 2 team, Indiana. Okay, but I do want to see them against tougher competition, see what they do.
I mean, outside of Texas, which they won 14-7. It was week 1.
They haven't played anybody.
It was week 1. It was early. They win 14-7 against Texas. I get it. It was real early.
I'm going off eye test and talent, though.
Second of all, didn't they? I guess their next toughest game was at Washington.
Probably.
They win 24-6.
Probably.
Like, I think Aaron, I wholeheartely agree.
Hey.
I've already picked Michigan to beat them. I've got Michigan
Hey.
beating the Buckeyes again.
Germ.
Again.
Germ.
Again. To the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. Sweep left, sweep right. They're going to do it again. That's what they do. They beat Ohio State every year.
Germ, who would you take tomorrow in a neutral site, Ohio State or Indiana?
Ohio State.
Who would you take tomorrow in a neutral site, Ohio State or A&M?
Probably Ohio State.
See, that's why I have them on another level than those two teams. Those are second and three. I have them just a little bit above them.
And Jay, guess who else I would take on a neutral site tomorrow? Ohio State or Michigan? Michigan.
Well, you're going to be dead wrong this year. I mean, what bet did we make? Because
you didn't make one.
Germ,
yeah, you said the same thing last year.
Germ.
You said the same thing last year with Orgy for Michigan that there's no way they're going to beat Ohio State, and they did.
10 on November 21st, 41 minutes in live. There is 0.1% chance that they lose that game. I mean, there's no way. I just don't.
0.1%. So what about last year?
I don't. Last year's
They had a veteran quarterback and they couldn't beat him.
Okay, I just don't think they will. I don't think Michigan.
You cannot think they will, but to say a 0.1 chance is ridiculous.
I don't think Michigan can score 13 points on Ohio State.
You said it last year.
Okay, Germ. I'm just saying my opinion. I might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm telling you my opinion, just like you tell me your opinion. You may be dead wrong, Germ. Imagine
4 in a row. Two or three of those. What? 2 of those
in
Columbus.
Imagine that.
Columbus.
You may be dead wrong, Germ.
I absolutely may be wrong. I don't have any issues admitting when I'm wrong. All I'm saying is to say a 0.01% chance is ridiculous. Do you honestly think in Vegas there's a 99% chance Ohio State's winning?
No, I'm not Vegas. I'm Jason.
Yeah, you're far from Vegas.
Correct. I'm Jason. I'm not Vegas.
Hey, Grey God, I agree. I don't think it's a good outcome either offensively, but neither was Orgy last year. And guess what? They won the game. They won the last game with Orgy. Can't explain it.
Can we move on from that?
Yeah, let's move on from Michigan, Ohio State. That's another week away. There's not many great games tomorrow. But the day gets started right because OU's playing early.
But you know what's crazy? Jerem, you know what's crazy? Tomorrow, not a great day of games. Thanksgiving weekend, wow. It's crazy games because you got playoff eliminators all over the place the next week. All over the place.
Drinkwitz is crazy, Mark says. What's he doing this week, Jay?
Yeah, this is kind of a sleepy game. Tennessee, Florida. Who you got winning that one?
I'm rooting for Tennessee to win it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Heupel hasn't been good on the road.
He hasn't been good at all.
I actually think they're going to win, Jeremy. I think they're going to beat Florida.
Hey, Eric, I never said he's ready for it. There is something different with Michigan and Ohio State. I can't explain it. If I was an Ohio State fan, I might be able to explain it. I don't think they're going to win with offense. I think they're going to shut down Ohio State.
Hey, Jeremy,
like I do every year.
I can't explain it either. They've owned them, and I don't understand it.
They own them every year, Jay.
This game is going to be an interesting watch tomorrow at Cincy.
Like people can see, do I think Ohio State's the better team? Way better.
The other one
doesn't really matter in this rivalry.
I can't explain Georgia, Alabama. They've owned them. Bama's owned them.
Bama's owned Georgia and OU's owned Bama. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. It's a rivalry game.
It's in Cincy, Grey God, at Cincinnati.
I hope Cincy rolls them, Jay.
Is there a game on tonight?
Hey, if Cincy wins that game, are they in the Big 12 championship over BYU?
No, they lost last week. I think Utah. I don't know how the tiebreakers work. Did you see it? Maybe this was fake. I don't know if it's fake. Baylor's bringing back Dave Aranda. I saw that today.
Yeah, I saw that. And how much traction is there with the Kalen DeBoer at Penn State stuff?
It might be trying to get him more money, which is kind of crazy because if they don't beat Auburn, there might be Bama fans saying, take it. I mean, you know how Bama fans are. They're kind of like, I mean, 2 playoffs years in a row missed. They won't like that.
No, they won't. Wait, what's the score in the Thunder? Are they playing tonight?
Yeah, they played at 9:00, playing Utah. I don't know what the score is. You think Utah? I think Utah might get in that scenario too. Now, this is another one. A&M in Texas. Texas owns them.
Now, Jay's mentioned this.
I've mentioned this before, but that was all if Aranda left. But if Aranda's coming back, then no. Hey, Riley has a chance tomorrow. I mean, he's in the spot. You win tomorrow, you're going to make the playoff probably because you're going to beat UCLA the last week of the year. And you don't have to play in the Big Ten championship game. So if you win, if they win, there's a good chance that they end up 10-2 and they're in the playoffs. So how crazy would it be that the first year that Riley and BV both make a playoff at their school could be the same year? Is that wild?
That's very wild.
Yeah, and that's another reason probably why he's not. $69 million buyout. Wow.
Hey.
That's a huge buyout.
Hey, what is – I see your comment, but Ryan Day's like 1-4 or 1-5 against him.
Yeah, so, he's been Day's kryptonite there. And I didn't say that was happening. I'm saying it – listen, that was like 4 weeks ago. I mean, that was a –
Jay, how are you feeling about tomorrow? Just give me your overall thoughts about tomorrow.
I feel like tomorrow's game, it might be similar than the last 2 games they just played, where it's going to be a game. They're going to struggle to score. They're going to kick some field goals. I don't think this defense is going to be able to get the turnovers they got against Tennessee and Bama because I don't think Missouri's going to throw it as much.
I agree. It's going to be harder.
You got to look at it. Those turnovers came off blitzes and because they were throwing the ball a lot. Like if they're going to be heavy run, let's say they run it 65-35, your chances of getting turnovers go down unless you're getting off a fumble. I think this game's in the 4th quarter, Jerm, and I think depending on to me, this game is all dependent on OU's offense, period. Depending on what they do, Jerm, it's either going to be OU wins in the 4th quarter or they don't do enough to win offensively. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's not much different than I've thought the last 2 weeks. They made plays the last 2 weeks. Will they make plays tomorrow? That's the question.
I agree mostly with what you just said. What I do think, look, Hardy's going to break one. The question is, when he breaks one, does it go for 11? Does it go for 40 or does it go for 80? Safety's got to help out well. He is going to break one, but when he breaks one, it needs to be for 11 or 13. And then on the other side of the ball, Jay, OU needs to somehow build the lead and force the hand of Eli Drinkwitz.
Yeah, agreed.
Because if you force them to have to throw the ball, if you get them into – and I think tomorrow maybe the biggest key is OU has been – they may be number 1 in the country at tackles for losses. If you can get tackles for losses on first down, you're forcing the hand of Missouri, Jay. If it becomes 2nd and 10, you're forcing the hand. You've got to get no-yard gains and 1-yard gains and 2-yard losses out of the running game. That's big.
Yeah, and Chris, sounds like he's gonna start. Sounds like he's not on the injury report tonight. So, hey, the other thing is 3rd down defense. OU's been good for the most part. Now, there have been games where if you go back to like the Texas game second half, they would get because they were running the ball. You get in 3rd and short. Defense has to be able to get off the field too, like because I think Missouri's going to try to drag this out. I mean, and you can't have long drives. But I agree with Grey God. Load it up, man. Load it up. Stop the running game. See what happens. If they're going to beat you throwing the ball with Pribula coming off 3-week injury with a dislocated ankle, I mean, I'm not a doctor at all. I don't know about a dislocated ankle. But when the strength of your game is running the ball and as a quarterback, your mobility, and you had a dislocated ankle, if I'm BV, I'm bringing pressure on that guy.
Yeah, and hey, Talon, they did. They broke Michigan's stud. He broke one early in the second half, I think on the first play from a scrimmage in the second half. But listen, that game was a 4-quarter game. Was it not?
I think it's going to be a fourth quarter game, Jerm. But here's the thing. Like,
I would love for it to not be. I would love for it to not be a 4-quarter game.
It'd be great. I mean, the last 2 games, Jerm, I mean, you've heard the unhitch the wagon stuff, BV, road dogs. I mean, they're ready. This is home, and it needs to be nobody coming into our home field with playoffs on the line walking out of here with the dub. Like, that can't happen.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, comes in our place and pushes us around.
Hey, I told everybody I was wanting to table this till when there's nothing else to talk about because it's freaking playoffs. You have playoffs.
Yeah, Jay, I've got a strong opinion on it, but I don't want to do it tonight.
Can wait till off season, Jerm.
Yeah.
So
expect Ole Miss.
Except Ole Miss coming into OU to win. And you go back to that game, that was probably one of OU worst performances. They had the ball. If Centennial, they have a chance to go win that game.
Yeah, that punt return fumble killed them. But I'm going to say something, Jay. I said this to you and Hunter and Jackson, I think all 3 of you. I'm just going to say it right now. I think if OU would have beat Ole Miss, they would have lost one of the Tennessee-Bama games.
Well, I mean, that's very well.
You just never know what football is like. You lose that game, and then you go back against the wall, and you win 2 road games. So
I could see that a little bit. I kind of see that. 24-10 OU. A lot of people have OU about the same, 24, 26 points. I've seen a lot of 24, which I think that's what I'm saying. Offensive touchdowns. You should be able to get against Missouri. I mean, so
hey, I would love to see it. OU went under center once last week. I would just love to see some play action from John Mateer. Some bootleg play action. Some fake handoff up the middle, sit in the pocket actually, and look down the flipping field.
I understand that, but if you watch football at all, and I'm not going to throw a you don't know ball like that one guy that used to call in, but
keywords used to.
Play action really works when you're running the ball well. If you're not, you're wasting a fake. You're wasting time. I mean, you got to be able to run the ball to run play action.
Yeah, Jay.
So that's what I'm saying. You need to be able to run the ball first if you're going to run play action. That's how that works usually.
Yeah, I know how play action works, Jay.
Okay.
Missouri's an aggressive defense. They're pretty physical, Jay. I remember when they played Bama at home this year. I was curious to see how their defense really was going to hold up. I was impressed with their physicality, honestly. I was really impressed with the physicality. And it's not just on the defense. It's on the offense, too. They're a pretty physical team, Jay. Pretty physical.
Yeah.
But nobody, and I mean nobody, goes in our place and pushes us around. That's going to be the pep talk.
Nicholas, hot take, Mateer scores 3 TDs. That would be great. Oklahoma going to score 13 tomorrow, 1 touchdown. Wow. Unbelievable, Mark. If they score 13, I don't think they win the game.
Oh, they're not winning the game at 13. They got to score 24.
Well, I mean, I think you might can win it with 17 or 20, possibly.
They better score more than that, Jay.
Be a great defensive effort to win it with 17. I mean, so
man, today was a long, long day.
Long day, huh?
Last day of school before break.
Oh yeah, you're off next week, man.
You've got. I'm off, but we won't be home any.
Traveling to both places. Yeah.
It's a long day, and tomorrow's going to be hopefully a really good day. Jay, what's on tap tomorrow? What do we got? Tell the fans what we got tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow we got Jeremy. The game day video will be released in the morning, but we got 2 live shows tomorrow because we'll have post-game instant reaction, and then you'll have the 9:30 live. Now, I'll be probably in my car on the first one, depending on when it is. But
Don't care.
yeah, don't care. 2 lives. Might have a better signal than I had tonight. People saying my signal's not that good. So 2 live shows. Let's hope it's another Saturday, and OU would be one step closer to playoff, punching that ticket, baby. So
Playoffs. You know what's crazy is 3 weeks ago we were all saying playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Now, guess what? Absolutely are. So
you got to win. You got to win.
Got to win. No exceptions. The crowd's got to be dynamic tomorrow. Get into it if you're there, guys. Thanks for watching tonight. Jay, I don't know if there's a super earlier because I wasn't on.
Oh, there was, yeah. Damon Dustin probably dropped 4 earlier.
Really?
Y'all said yes. Appreciate that, Damon. Also
Thank
had
you.
Bob Tutty's dropped 1. I can't remember who else. I think that was it.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. Damon tried calling in, but something happened. Couldn't get connected. So, but yeah, appreciate everyone joining us tonight. We will see everybody tomorrow. Have a great morning. Let's get him. 11 o'clock. Boomer.
Sooner.